Most cities have these 311 systems in place, where if you're having a problem, you call 311. And you say, my landlord won't turn on the heat. And the first question the operator will ask you is, did you speak to your landlord or not? If you say, no, I haven't spoken to my landlord yet, then they're going to say, you have to go and talk to them and ask them to turn on the heat. So that would never make it into the system. If you say, yes, I spoke to my landlord, they won't turn on the heat, then they take down your address and they send an inspector. And the inspector comes by in a couple days and verifies that the heat isn't on or it isn't working. An inspector's been to every building in the city. They record all this information, and it used to just sit on these databases. But now that it's publicly available, we're rushing in to analyze it to see does this building have way more problems than the other. Another problem that they catch every so often is the housing inspectors sometimes take bribes from the landlords. With something like this, we spoke to a lady who lived in one of the not nicer kind of areas of New York, and there is definitely mold in her apartment. Saw pictures and everything. Housing inspector came by and said, nope, there's no mold. So that means she has to live in it. Her daughter has to live in it, who's like a child that was probably under the age of 4 at the time. You can't go to court, because the court's going to say, well, did you call the city? Yes, what did the city say? Well, they sent an inspector, and they said there was no mold, because that's what's actually recorded. All this over probably like $200 or $300. And these problems add up over time. Children get asthma, people get really sick because of it. And it's just like amazing, like the ripple effect of one bad decision, an inspector taking a bribe or something like that, how that affects families for months and years after that. There's always like little loopholes and ways that these landlords have used to game the system for a long time. So we're starting to investigate that. Once we know where they are, we can start to patch them up.